That's image or recording, so I'm not true to go. Wrong a good rubber show. Oh, that's right. I shouldn't excuse again, then you can mention a name. But anyway. Right, anyway, so I'm free question anyway. We should all right, let the question list of suggestion. Okay, so reached question every night. In with that marker. Okay, so question every night, Jirin a man of mass 105 kg climbs up a ladder of length 10 meters, which is inclined at an angle of 40 degrees to the horizontal. So we just can you have that dream here? Because the horizontal. I see image 40 degrees. Okay. Find the work done by the man in going from the bottom to the top of the ladder at a constant speed. Now it's in ladder J matter. Okay. So obviously came within your urge hitch over the okay, motion solid again in it. So how much work is would the man do if the ladder was vertical? So we'll in which hit part hit the way. So find the work done hit the way. Okay. So it is within the hypotenuse, in the opposite. So that's going to equal sine the 40 degrees cosmla O hell, so H is going to J. So that's going to equal H cosma 10 sine 40 degrees. Okay. So it's just focusing on your 30 and the calculator because it is you to full you think figure 100% cartons and moist into just 10 sine 40 degrees. Now it's an upper cosma force made for G light on. So these tests going to force is K to quick kg made for 9.8. Okay. So because the K to quick kilogram made from gravity, I guess the reason we go to for displacement, so in energy H, so in 10 sine 40 degrees. Okay. Now we're going to shin a leak is in the calculator. So ratio to K to quick made for 9.8 made for 10 sine 40 degrees. We should figure that she hit she hine care punche da art Jeremy 28 in Greek joules the energy eoler la also sidrimi. Now there's chance if the ladder is vertical. So with the ladder vertical, that means it's 10 meters in height. Okay, so reach that's going to go over gentle cosmic force by displacement. So reach K to quick kilogram made for 9.8. I guess reach the made for J meter in time show. Okay, so you have the K to quick made for 9.8 made for J. I guess we should figure in the J mile yeah he joules that energy. Okay, so then you small for New York, that's in dreamy a vertical height. Was okay good Orla?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was I sure right listen Jack Declan against Dara?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so sin ceiste bhí. So inniu raimiid ré go dtí Declan ru ceiste bí eile revision ru tó céile na ceisní sa go dtí sin? With the Garth, yeah. Right. Okay. Right. So raimiid ré go dtí energy nash, so sin had get the eile ar a page. So me image PowerPoint. Van Kevin PowerPoint ask. Share. Should we get the PowerPoint I can?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So make me then in short upper janta hun RG Horricks na dini so to could word upper all lesson and so we can see the text or ledger. So you to be touched their energy. Okay. So what they catch what is energy? Can you the figure on analysis really the need task or energy conversion shall I get on? Tasking the energy shouldn't able that over but realistically that's then you could generate energy. You'll actually definition or exactly what is energy. So in physics image it's the ability to do work. Okay. So funny an abeltart ober a yenu. So a maid funny one le rod, shen and maid ebre is federlish yenu. Okay. Now, reached in it aside the funny, that's good question in Jule, and in it aside the funny, I guess, and reached in us. Now, we kind for different types of energies. Okay, so merkin to a kinetic energy. Okay, so cad de funny kinetica. So funny kinetica talked around funny one le rod the war auglution. So it's due to the motion of a certain thing. So because of its movement, it has kinetic energy. Okay. Now, Carter mass m kilogram agus églúis ar faoi luas v matters a second, tugtar funny kinetica EK and carplesh and formula. So we show a formula nas funny kinetic energy. So E to the K cosmla yeah mv squared. Agus chuck cheeky formula show nís gomininic pepper screw the go ahead into me kind for energy conversions. Okay. So this formula EK equals half of mv squared. Agus in a formula funny kinetic energy. So at least it's the energy a body has due to its motion. Marialar glushart at ega shin and funny. Okay. Now glution just sample glution moduli mass 3 kilogram literal as to j matters a second re-run funny kinetica. So reach funny kinetica cosma EK which is called mv squared. I should she for j carne which is equal to 300 joules of energy. Okay. So shin kinetic energy. Now potential energy in shin. Now take angle at the potential energy is kinetic energy. So for example, what the basketball, for example, a football ogets actually the chichim. So gluas tash what is the gram ogets in the low, it has this potential energy. Gluas like it has the hula, this potential energy tasha actually shahan kinetic energy because tasha rubby bogati. Okay, so could you potential energy. So funny potential and funny one in like carp the war at in it in range of force. So it's due to its own unit of energy in the force field. Okay, so it's we're switching to our kindoiters fardna lad nerilum you kind for energy, potential energy, because there's a dodge like Star Wars and you feel the force. The force when you like ahan rod and then gluas tashin chaboku, it converts from potential energy into kinetic energy. Okay, so it is potential energy is the energy a body has due to its position in a force field. Now, mata carp the mass m kilogram taka RG H mata ete and medu instant funny m hadn't potential, so due to its gravitational pull EP taka listen formula, so the potential energy carbon a mass made if I don't times made if an RG H. Okay, so reaching a darn formula a telephone I give for potential energy. Okay. Now, we raise the cellular energies and shen so the electromagnetic energy, the internal energy, and heat energy, sound energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, agus nuclear energy. So the layer more different types of energies harder down agus reached Mohanin tasa urgently and commit funny. You cannot create or destroy energy. So you would add the crew, you would add the value. Acht met the astro formula formula. So mata the energy then I don't know it'll be bit in the G I suppose the energy but you cannot create energy, you can't destroy energy, but that the astro formula formula. Now, Maurice make it ascension give me fun you with an eshkich so the remer hatching and teshkish or calling she fun you tarrant potential. So it's losing this potential energy. I guess nurtasha chechim gnohuian and made kern fun you kinetica. So can you come in mahalian rodna potential energy, the amount of potential energy halcha shin made kern kinetic energy gnohuian. So if something loses potential energy, it's going to gain the exact same amount of kinetic energy. Okay, I guess vice versa. Machalian rodnia kinetic energy, it gains potential energy. Okay. Well, Kersnik, then you beef do this in. Now, can Alan show us now for new electromagnetic, so electromagnetic radiation. Now, our electromagnetic higlet radiation or higlet energy or electromagnetic energy. Now, the funny electromagnetic on the funny at the tar hotter or edge way guji edge ele inform tonte electromagnetic. So these travel as energy waves. Okay, so it could roar ruddy a gopper heart iron energy waves. So cause like the gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible light, infrared, microwaves, agus television, agus radio. Gahari radio, television, mobile phones, 100%. So like that is all a wave energy. Okay, so it is to do this funny goni la 100% opera. So measuring the devices like computers, laptops, phones, 100 radios, television. So like a gobber radio waves, so which is all energy. Okay, so it is tugtar spectrum electromagnetic a rain omlan na ton electromagnetic in ard media na ton ad. So merkant is boxes in natural diagram. Now yes just in the text lore. But how much is ha chuck Chinese later on there ramageri couple of chapter array, but a tablet in natural satash X-ray all the way so skujin radio agus a television. Kahitu shen boxes and all them off by heart and sit out. So kaitun ord cart will good so smith has a wavelength pointing gamma ray now be got free or leak level reason to imagine wavelengths against tony kind for electromagnetic waves. But the reach between gamma range and x 0.01 nanometers. So reached in waves go bug shen fienta bug. X-rays and shen nislu Robug ní smó agus as image sus a table in the waves wad nís fuji. So make it as a cost ultraviolet. So you may then ultraviolet light on green. Okay, UV light is definitely to the moist that we some bid or the be kite to UV factor or sun cream hair arts and no to fall doche. So it reached then the wavelength that's in X 0.1 micrometer. Visible light and shin brehead at de. Atancha a tonad fast like brehead de. So can the slew 0.4 micrometers in violet indigo violet agus the reach jadagan shin ikin a small 0.7 micrometers. Infrared light it is median remote controls when your TV hump on after the machine. So infrared light 0.01 millimeters. And then to microwave 1 centimeter and then radio and television waves like 1 kilometer. So it's just simply the electromagnetic energy at a heart in a okay. Kirsten, then you be for the lesson. Was you okay? Okay. Right. So reached to Koti Tahara o phone pocket. So informed the microwaves. I guess it informed for new electromagnetic. So mobile phones. Now, the couple of energy elements in the so it is merkin to the text lore. Jeffrey to equal sound energy. So any source of sound is always some object vibrating. So therefore it is in the form funny. The chemical energy in good cause is chemical energy or batteries. So that's conversion chemical to electrical energy and so on. Okay. The electrical energy in going. So shin electrons above go hard to circuit, agus and shin nuclear energy. So later on, Lien Shugin, Lien Shugin, Bimagina chapters, the 3 chapter going are nuclear energy, agus kinda over nuclear reactor, agus rudi machine. Okay. So it is Tasha Tower to Gujigin to Nikina different funny at on. So it is the kinetic energy, funny kinetica, funny potential, funny electromagnetic, the funny chasm. Okay, it is the vibration of molecules. The sound energy, it is the vibration at a rudder be. Chemical, funny chemica, funny electrica, agus funny nuclear. Okay. Agus and shen Loimaf do dajli en chamid and funny, ni fedrily funny cruhu no a value as fedri a humpa or form away, guji form ella. Okay, so it is the law of conservation of energy. Okay. Now, reached chanting mercantas or chini, chanting and chini for new chemical guji for new chas agus solus. So you have light energy and you have heat energy. Okay, it's the chemical energy in the tarlo. Okay, Canal sin maicin tú na baice sé bó agus áún sin tá fanniu potential strang ag an bó agus ag an strang so sníim so mechtún strain go leisce. So fanniu potential strain so smítin ar hain sé arás in aró to strain a recorde agus má lítar dí fellú ar an cruú táisi so if you let it return to its original shape factor an fanniu sin mar fanniu kinetic sa séan sinna tá si géirí fear. Okay. Dá ghéarna le pull de pleil pull ar a bhíon ar bhfuiln bail amháin faoi bail eile i clúthe pull is ar éigean a chail th fanniu kinetica ar bí so rístan energy conversion i gáil ó cean bhhain go dtín cean eile. 1 mil san sin champion an fanniu kinetica den gí go dtí fanniu lectra agus rísta fanniu gí an na fonse in athnóithe fanniu. Bhfuil si lí go céir lean defarid ar renewable agus non-renewable energy hu sin deanta go fanniu junior cert. Tá go lí a defar. The category, yeah, that's an okay. Okay, so erased so sin dodge energy select. So me hin to gene head lean allan sin, chef to the exercise sin le generally head we ig bond la kinetic energy. Okay, so erased fagi machine guf funny funny the kedinye. So me into exercise 11.2 do funny ober jerin wrong and so to still card fake 20 odd minutes ago. So it reached me into exercise 11.2 funny cut short and wrong agus Ryan Freed kiss your beans in the Rushadi and just to go say potential energy funny in the kiss nation. Okay, so me and you do funny ober wrong in us agus mer ober balle agus slowly my left the kid. Okay.
Fine.
Go ahead.
Okay, fine.